Hi, and welcome to today's practice. Today's class is going to be all about strengthening and engaging our lower body and legs in different postures, as well as just, bringing strength and power into our lower body that can help us in other asana practices and in our life for walking and running and all the awesome things that humans do. For props today, all you need is a block or anything that you feel like you normally need. It's going to be a short and sweet class. I'm not sure exactly how long yet, but maybe half an hour because this is kind of like a foundational practice that you can use to incorporate into other classes. All you need is a block and a mat or a towel, whatever you want to practice on. We'll start by laying on our backs. Keep your block nearby just to get settled down on your back. You can either have your legs long or your feet pressing into the earth. And just take these first few moments to rest down onto the earth. Begin to observe your breath and how it is entering and exiting the body. You can close your eyes just to bring your mind's eye into your body, into your breath. And then just notice how your hips are resting on the earth, and maybe your feet are as well. And just begin to scan your lower body, already noticing where your strong points are and maybe where your soft points are. And if your feet are not already, begin to walk them in towards your hips so that your knees are pointing up to the sky. You can bring your hands on the tops of your thighs, and as you inhale, you bring the heels of your hands on your hip bones. And as you inhale, press the flesh of your thighs away from you. And exhale, bring your hands back. Just to bring touch to our body, to notice how your hips are, how your thighs are doing. And as you on your next inhale, reach your arms back up above your head. And on your next exhale, lower your hands down by your side. And inhale, press your hands down as you rise your hips up to the sky. Option to bring your hands with you up and back. Exhale, lower your hips down. Option to bring your hands down with your hips. Just start to bring some movement into your spine, into your hip extensors and glutes. And the next time that your hips lower, take a moment to rest your hands on your thighs again, walk your feet in, and bring your hands a little bit higher up your thighs. Beneath your hands, feel your muscles there. Let the warmth of your hands radiate down onto your thighs. And bring some awareness to your toes. You can pick your toes up and slowly lower them down. And we'll take our block and bring it in between our thighs. This is going to be something that we'll do quite a bit today. So we'll start to activate our legs. So squeeze and engage your legs so that the block is firmly held within your legs. Press your feet really nice down into the mat And already just there, notice, how is your pelvic floor? Is it engaged? Your lower core and your lower body. Take a moment to settle down here. And then as you inhale, press your hips up to the sky. Option to raise your hands up. It's a little harder to do that. So, listen to your body. If that feels like it's too much, then don't do that. Because the most important thing is, while we're doing this the whole time, really feel the block being held within your legs. And with every inhale, see if you can raise your hips up a little bit more. And one last time, lift your hips all the way up. And exhale, let your hands come down by your side. And we'll just slightly pulse your knees inwards and your thighs inwards to squeeze the block a little bit more. So we'll do this for 5. And as you're doing this, feel your glutes engaged as well to keep your hips nice and lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just take 2 full breaths here just to feel the engagement all along from your heels all the way up to your hips. And exhale, slowly lower down. I'll bring the block underneath your right foot. We'll do single leg bridges. So we'll start by doing both feet down. So inhale, lift your hips up. Super important that you feel the entire bottom of your right foot on the block. And the next time that your hips come up, raise your left leg up to a 90-degree angle. And we'll just start to inhale, raise your hips up. Exhale, lower your hips down. Inhale, raise your hips. Exhale, lower your hips. Keep on breathing. Your knee might feel a little wobbly, so only go as far as that you feel stable and strong in that left leg, front and back. And next time that you lift up, we're going to take a few leg lifts here. So lower your left heel down as you're reaching your hips up, and inhale your left foot up. Exhale your left foot down. Keep both hips lifted here. This is really hard to do. So option 2, take your hips down to lift your leg up and down. It's optional to yogi's choice. And one last time, the next time your left leg lifts up, take a pause here. And exhale, lower your hips, cross your left foot over your right knee, and hug the shape into your chest for a reclined figure 4 stretch. You can rock side to side. And the next time you rock towards the right, just fully twist over to your right. Sorry, Daisy. You can reach your left arm out to the side. Just take a breath or 2 here. And on your next inhale, come back through center and hug both knees into your chest. You can make simultaneous circles with your knees. And then slide the block underneath your left foot. And if you would like to start off by doing those bridges with both feet down, that's of course okay. And then whenever you feel ready, the next time you lift your hips up, lift your right leg into a 90-degree angle and continue inhaling to lift, exhale to lower. The most important part here is that you continue breathing And try to keep your hips even so that they're not teetering over to one side. So just going as high as you feel like you're stable in your left leg. And the next time you lift up, extend your right leg to be long. And exhale, lower your right heel down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower, keeping those hips raised. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up and hold. And exhale, lower your hips and cross your right leg over your right foot over your left knee. Hug the shape in if you'd like a deeper stretch. Maybe rock side to side. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear the chickens, but they're cracking me up. And take a full breath in here. And as you exhale, roll all the way to a twist on your left. You can open your right arm out to the side. Take a breath or two here. And on your next exhale, roll back through center. Hug both knees into your legs. Circle your knees. And then whenever you're ready, slowly rock yourself up to a seat, but not a cross-legged seat. We'll just sit with our knees bent in front of us. You can bring the block behind you if you need like a arm support, or you can have your hands rested by your side. But one at a time, we'll lift our legs up into this 90-degree angle. Sorry if my feet are dirty. Point or flex your toes, whatever feels better. Try to keep your heart nice and open so that you're not falling back and letting your shoulders come up. And the next time you lift your right leg up, reach your hands up to the sky. An option to straighten your right leg or keep it bent if that feels okay. Straightening it is a little bit more challenging, I find. You might be shaky. Feel your core engage. Feel your hip flexor engage to lift your leg up. And exhale, lower. You can bring your hands to your shins and roll your shoulders back. And exhale, settle back, and we'll lift our left leg up this time and lower. Left leg up and lower. Left leg up and lower. And left leg up. Reach your arms up to the sky. An option to straighten your leg here. Feel your core engage, feel your hip flexors, pull your leg up. And exhale, release, hug your knees and come back up. Come into a little Baddha Konasana or butterfly. So just to stretch out our legs a little bit, and you can bring your block a little bit behind you so that it can rest underneath your chest. And we'll do a little bit of an activation. So you can do it sitting up, but I find that it's a little harder. Sorry, I should have done this earlier. But you're going to rest in your forearms or on your block and push the soles of your feet in together to slightly lift up your hips. So as you inhale, engage your feet and press your hips up. Exhale, lower down. And as you exhale, each time your knees might fall a little bit farther out to the side, deepening your stretch. So inhale, push the palms of your feet in towards one another, lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. If the block feels uncomfortable, then just rest on your forearms or even on your back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Bring your knees back in and come up to a seat. Keep your hands back behind you and just slowly windshield wiper your legs left and right. And the next time your knees are over to the right, sit your hips up. Reach your left arm in front of your left knee and reach your right arm up and over for a little stretch in your hips. And take a big inhale. Let your right hand come behind your right hip and reach your left arm up as you send your hips up to the sky with it. Inhale here and exhale. Bring your hands back behind you and switch sides. So knees over to the left, right arm reaches towards over your right knee, and reach your left arm up and over. Think of this as a mermaid stretch, mermaid on a rock. Big inhale here and exhale. Bring your left hand back behind you and reach your hips up to the sky with your right hand. And exhale, lower your hips. We'll come into a tabletop position. And from here, just take some fluid motions, maybe some cat cows. Maybe you'd like to go up into downward facing dog at this point. Just take a few breaths to roll around and maybe just articulate your spine a little bit. And whenever you're ready, I'll take our block and we'll bring it on top of our calf and like on the inside of the back of our knee, so that you can tuck your bend your right knee so that your heel is reaching for your glute, and hopefully that stabilizes the block to be held there. And as you inhale, lift your foot up. So the goal here is to try to keep the block in our leg by engaging our hip extensors and our glute. So you can stay here, and if the block doesn't feel good, you can just do this without the block. So as you inhale, push your heel up a little higher, and as you exhale, tuck your knee into your chest just a little bit, just enough to get a little core engagement going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring your knee in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee in. Inhale, lift, and stay there. And we're going to press your heel up to the sky 5 times. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you can bring your right knee down just to take the block out. We'll continue on with this right leg though. So as you inhale, open your knee out to the side like you're doing a donkey. Is it a donkey kick? No. Fire hydrant? Just activating our abductors. And one more time, inhale your right heel back behind you and rainbow your right toes over to the left. Your gaze can go over your left shoulder. And then 4 times, open up your foot out to the right. And then inhale, lift, tap over to the left. Then inhale, lift over to the right. Inhale, lift over to your left. And one last time, over to your right. Plant your right foot to be in line with your hips. And gently rock your hips forward and back. And on your next inhale, reach your left hand out to your side to be in line with your hips, and reach your right arm up and over for a side body stretch. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, lift your right leg up and reach for the outer edge of your foot with your right hand and kick your foot into your right hand, feeling a nice opening in the front of the thigh, your quad. Take a big breath in here and exhale. Settle down into a child's pose for a breath. Take a little check-in to compare and contrast your legs and your hips to just see how they're doing. Take a full breath in. And on your next exhale, slowly roll up to a tabletop once again. Maybe take some fluid movements or a cat-cow or down dog, whatever feels good in your body right now. And then whenever you're ready, take our block on our left, the back of our left knee, so that it's held between your calf muscle and your thigh. Get nice and settled here, and then as you inhale, lift your heel up to the sky, and exhale, reach your knee in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lift up, and then we'll press our heel up to the sky 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then take the block out from under you. Either bring your knee down and do it, or however feels best. And then take your left knee out to the side in that fire hydrant. Working on our abductors, moving nice and slow here. And the next time your knee comes through center, straighten your left leg back behind you, and we'll do those rainbow taps. So tap your left toes over to the right, then lift up and over to the left. Let's do this 4 times with your own breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. And the next time your left foot comes out to the side, plant your foot there, and maybe hinge your hips forward and back for a second. And then reach your right arm over to the side, lift your left arm up and over. That nice side body stretch. And then on your next inhale, reach back for the outer edge of your left foot. Kick your foot into your hand. Feel that nice front body opening. Full breath in here. And exhale. Release down into a child's pose. Let's take some deep breaths here. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, press your thumb and pointer finger into the mat, tuck your toes, and send your hips all the way up for a downward facing dog. Feel your heels reach down. Even if they don't touch, it's okay, just to feel that hamstring stretch. Take a few deep breaths here, just feeling the strength in the backside of your body. Take a full breath in and exhale slowly. Walk your hands back towards your feet for a forward fold at the back of your mat. Bend your knees generously. Rest your chest upon your thighs. And on your next inhale, slowly start to roll yourself up till you come all the way up to the top. Come up onto your tippy toes and tiptoe to the top of your mat. Just do some calf raises here. So as you inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, lower your heels. Just start to feel the base of your body, the foundation, strengthening and stretching. And then open your feet a little bit wider than hips distance and circle your hips just to get nice and loosey-goosey. Ooh. And switch directions. And then come back through center. We'll take our block again. Whoa. And bring it in between your thighs again, horizontally. And we'll come into a chair pose at the top of your mat. Bring your feet as close together as they can go. I know that with the block it's harder, so just about hips distance then. And as you inhale, send your hips back as you continue engaging the block between your thighs. Reach your arms up to the sky. I'm going to take a few breaths here, so continue feeling the strength within your legs. Feel your the backs of your legs, the front of your legs, every part of your foundation strengthening. Take a full breath in here and exhale, fold. And on your next inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then engage the block between your thighs, send your hips back and reach your arms up once again for chair pose. Continue to breathe here. That is the most important part of yoga. Take a full breath in here and exhale, fold. Take the block out from between your legs. Let your chest rest on your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, slowly roll up. Once again, inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, and send your hips back and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Send your left foot back for high lunge. And here, we'll stay here with your hands into prayer, either above your head or in your chest. Take a big inhale here and exhale, lower your left knee down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower your left knee down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower down. Keep that right leg nice and bent. Lower down. Inhale, lift. Lower down. Inhale, lift, and open up for warrior two. Really bend into your right knee as much as you can. Inhale, rise up for exalted warrior. Exhale, lower down to warrior two. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. Cartwheel your hands to frame your right foot and spin back onto the ball of your left foot. And as you inhale, reach forward for a standing split. Reach your left foot up to the sky. If you have your block nearby, you can rest your hands on it and reach your head closer towards your leg. And as you inhale, bring your hands into prayer. Slowly rise up. Whoa, find your drishti for balance. Warrior three variation. And as you inhale, slowly rise up and hug your left knee into your chest. Circle your ankle. Open your left knee out to the side. And as you exhale, come into a tree pose, either with your foot in your calf or in your upper thigh. Just taking a moment to recenter, find your balance. Take a full breath in and inhale your left leg forward to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down and circle your hips or do whatever you need to do to realign to go before we go to the other side. Then meet at the top of your mat again. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands down. Step your right foot back. For high lunge, reach your arms up to the sky or hands into heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, tap your right knee down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right knee down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. One more time, down and up to open for warrior two. And as you inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, settle down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, settle down. Cartwheel your hands to frame your foot. Spin onto the ball of your right foot this time. And come forward for your standing split on the left side. Lift your right leg up as much as you can. Feel balanced in your left leg. And on your next inhale, either bring your hands to prayer or in front of you or by your side for a warrior three variation. Then inhale, slowly come up to hug your right knee into your chest. Circle your right foot. And then come into your tree variation. Whoa. Find your drishti. Find your gaze, point of gaze. Take a few deep breaths here. I think I might have messed up the order, but that's okay. Your next inhale, hug your right knee into your chest. Open it out to the side. Bring it back through center and extend your right leg to be long. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and shake it out. You can even jump up a little bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is fun. Shake it out. I don't know if this is yoga, but I'm having a nice time. Then meet at the top of your mat. Open up your feet nice and wide. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, slowly lower down for your yogi squat. And before we fully settle into rest here, come up onto one heel and then the other. Just kind of sway side to side here, noticing what that does for your glutes and your legs. Take a full breath in here. And exhale, fold. Come back up. Option to bring one hand down and reach your other hand up to the sky for a thoracic spine twist. And switch sides. And when you come back down, step back into a downward facing dog. Maybe roll out your spine a few times by rolling into plank and then sending your hips back up for down dog. And then slowly lowering your knees down and resting down into a sphinx pose. Just for a little mini back bend. And then exhale, settle your chest down. Oh, okay. And then we'll do some circles with our right hand first. So as you inhale, reach your right hand forward and up and back. Circle your arm just 1 or 2 times, and then reach back for your left foot. And you can come on to rest on your chest just to get a little quad stretch. Stretch out your quad after it did a lot of hard work. And then gently release. Press back up into your Sphinx and bring your right leg out into a half frog. We'll just do some little leg activations before we end class. So you can bring the block underneath your right foot if need be, because what we'll do is we'll engage our right foot to lift our right knee. So this is a little challenging. You might need to adjust accordingly. But essentially, you're resting in your Sphinx and then press into your right foot to lift your right knee. We'll just do this 5 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then lift your foot up a few times. And then let your leg come back through center. You can rest on your belly and windshield wiper your legs. And then we shall switch sides. So come back to your Sphinx pose. Reach your right arm up and back 2 or 3 times. Reach for that left foot, sorry. Whoops, said the wrong side, just the opposite one as before. And rest on your belly for that quad stretch. And then release your foot, come back into your Sphinx and take the block on under your left foot. And then come back to your Sphinx. Then inhale, press into your left foot to lift your left knee. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And now lift your left foot up a few times. And then gently rest on your belly. Windshield wiper your feet. And on your next inhale, plant your hands next to your chest so that on the exhale, you tuck your toes and send your hips back up for a downward facing dog. Bring each foot outside of your hands. Settle your hips down for a yogi squat. Then settle your hips all the way down onto the mat. Inhale, shine your heart forward. And as you exhale, slowly roll back down till you're resting on your back. Hug your knees into your chest and just circle your knees again. And then take the block, rest it on the flattest setting underneath your hips. And yogi's choice here, you can have your legs in reclined butterfly or legs out long, just as long as you feel a nice opening in your hips. And we'll just take a few breaths here. Start to notice how your breath will start to calm down. Just fully let your muscles relax. And just breathe. And your next inhale, walk your feet in if they're not there already. to gently take the block out from under you. Reach your legs in for a little happy baby action. Maybe do a ninja baby, kicking one leg to be straight and then the other. And then squeeze your legs into your heart. And as you exhale, splay out like a pancake for your well-deserved rest. I'm exhausted. I don't know about you, but that was hard. Hopefully that will help to feel strong in your lower body. Stay in your restful Shavasana for as long as you need. I'm going to leave you here, but thank you so much for practicing with me and hope to see you soon.